Last week saw a sell-off in technology stocks following another spell of weakness in the US technology space, prompting investors to question whether the sector can keep leading the market higher. The US stock market hit a breaking point on Thursday when the major stock benchmark suffered their steepest one-day decline since June. Thus, the S&P 500 dropped by 3.51% on Thursday. Then the sell-off carried over into Friday's session, with the index shedding by another 0.8% to close at 3,426.96. For the week, the broad-based index posted a 2.3% fall. The bruising two-day sell-off nearly tipped the tech-heavy NASDAQ Composite into a correction. In an avalanche of tech selling, the NASDAQ Composite Index plunged by nearly 5% on Thursday. That was its biggest one-day percentage decline since June 11, with losses accelerating on Friday. The index closed at 11,313.13, logging a 3.3% fall for the week. The massive gains and the subsequent sell-off were driven by heavy investments in tech giants. Investors have crowded into huge tech companies as they bet the firms would continue posting huge profits even with many coronavirus restrictions still in place, as people might spend even more time online with their devices. Market watchers have questioned recently whether those gains were overdone. Meanwhile, the Dow Jones Industrial Average finished at 28,133.31 on Friday, losing 1.8% for the week. Apple, the biggest company in the US by market value, was among the stocks investors favored, helping to pull major benchmarks out from their lows. Shares of Apple had rallied 118% in the past 5 months, closed down by 8% on Thursday. It then inched by 0.07% higher to $120.96 on Friday, still posting a 3.08% fall for the week. The iPhone maker became the first US company to close with a market value above $2 trillion on August 20, and its market value reached a peak of $2.29 trillion based on the September 1st closing high. Meanwhile, some analysts believe Tesla plays a bigger role in driving investor sentiment than Apple, which also rebounded from steep losses on Friday. Tesla stock rose by 2.78% on Friday after a 9.02% slump on Thursday to finish the week at 418.32 with a 5.5% weekly fall. Market observers called Tesla's late-day reversal a very positive sign for the broader market. For now, indices are still far above their March lows when the pandemic shattered the economy. According to some economists, although this is not the biggest bubble of all time, but this is the most concentrated equity market of all time. How far the market could fall from here remains to be seen. You've watched Weekly Financial Review on InstaTV with me, Anna Kasatkina. Subscribe to our YouTube channel to keep track of the latest financial events with us on InstaTV. See you back soon. Bye.